All right, lock in, because today I'm going to be talking about the Chicago Sky picking up their second win of the season, second win in a row against the Dallas Wings. I was really excited for this back-to-back mini-series because, of course, Paige versus Angel, first time ever matching up against each other. Also, the teams, while I thought that Dallas had been playing better than Chicago for the majority of this early season so far, Chicago looked like they found something in the Phoenix loss, and that something was giving the ball to Ariel Atkins more, running more plays for her because she's the most efficient scorer on this team. So they were both coming into these games playing some good basketball recently, so they were set up to be a good couple of games. Also, it would be interesting to see the adjustments made after the first game, which they definitely made some adjustments, both teams. Some out of necessity, sure, but some of them were just good changes. But the thing that took most of the life out of this game is that Paige Bueckers was placed in concussion protocol and will miss a minimum of 2 games, which was this game and the Seattle game on Tuesday, meaning that the earliest that she can return is on Friday, the Sparks game, which gives her about a week of rest, which I don't like the concussion part, but I'm all for her getting a week of rest because she's just been playing so many minutes. Also, no guarantee that she returns for the Sparks game, so that could potentially give her more time to rest, and even if she plays, I doubt that she's going to get heavy minutes straight off of concussion protocol. So her being out gives Chris Kouklenis a great opportunity to see what he has on his bench, figure out the type of minutes that he wants JJ and Isaiah playing before Paige gets back, because they are going to have to get minutes in this stretch and for the whole season. Paige just can't be top 10 in minutes. That's kind of ridiculous. She was playing whole entire second halves. That just can't happen, especially when you have an abundance of guards on this team. But yeah, getting into the game, I saw adjustments, but it was hard to see what the real adjustments would have been, because with both Ty and Paige out, that forced Maddie Siegrist into the starting lineup, running triple bigs, but none of them were big enough to stop Cardoso one-on-one. But perhaps that didn't really matter because the Wings were able to neutralize Camilla for this game. Now, it's not like the Sky weren't trying to get the ball to Camilla, because there's a lot of narratives around her. One of them is that they don't pass her the ball when she's in good position, which, yeah, that happened a lot last season. Also, another narrative is that Camilla isn't aggressive enough, which sure, that happens sometimes. But in this game, none of that stuff actually mattered. The aggressiveness didn't matter. Players not hitting her when she was open didn't matter, because she was never really open like that, or at least she wasn't open in the way that she was open in the first game. And that's not on her. That's just credit to the Dallas defense for making adjustments, crowding the paint and shutting down passing lanes, which forced the Sky to play through other players, which sure led to a winning result in this game. Ariel Atkins 26 points, but 1, no Paige Bueckers and Ty Harris in this game, and 2, I'll always give up an Ariel Atkins 26-point game over a Camilla Cardoso 23-point game, because make or miss, scoring from the perimeter is harder than scoring in the paint. Perimeter scoring relies a lot on jump shot variance. So the fact that the Wings let Ariel beat them with lower percentage jump shots rather than letting Camilla beat them with higher percentage paint shots is a complete win, regardless of the result of this game. Speaking of paint clogging, Lisa finally got some playing time, and while her box score didn't jump off the screen, she followed the script nicely, just clogging the paint and making it tough for Angel and Camilla to score. Really confusing to see why she barely got minutes, because she gave some good rotation minutes, and with the lackluster big options on this Dallas team, gotta explore every option. Also, I don't know if this was because Paige was out or a real honest coaching change, but in the second half of the first game, when Courtney was getting worked by both Paige and Enrique, Tyler switched and hit Courtney on Dejanay, which worked in that game. So I don't know if this was because an actual coaching adjustment, or since Paige was out, Dejanay needed to be more of a scorer, have that scoring mindset. But I liked how she exploited Courtney a couple of times, taking her to the rack, putting her in action and running on the fast break. That's what they should have done in the first game, instead of in the clutch letting Enrique ISO on a good point of attack defender in Ariel when she had most of her success in transition, playing off ball and with the use of screens. The Courtney mismatch was there for them in the second half and they didn't utilize it. So I liked how they utilized it in this game, and as a result, I noticed a decent amount of Sky defensive possessions where even if Courtney didn't get scored on, the chain reaction of having to cover for her led to a score. But while saying that, I feel like they didn't learn their lesson because, to the credit of the Sky's defense, Angel was playing higher on the screens and occasionally double teaming Enrique, not allowing her to get the shots that she got in the previous game. But there were some possessions where Enrique forced it when, just like in this game, just like in the last game, her success was not really as an isolation scorer, but I understand the mindset because there was no Paige. Also, while she might not have had a loud game, I noticed JJ Quinterly making some solid plays out there, taking Haley and Courtney to the rack, defensive liabilities, and having some energetic point of attack defense at points. She's only going to get more comfortable with more playing time. She doesn't have to be amazing, like she just has to buy a few minutes for Paige to rest. Same with Isaiah. They gave some solid minutes in this game and showed some promising play that I could see translating over to other games. For a Sky positive, something that I noticed in these past 2 games is that Michaela hasn't really been playing the 4. Beck has been playing the 4 when Michaela is in the game, which Michaela's defense is questionable all around, but she's better at guarding on the perimeter because she doesn't have the size to contain bigger players. So as a result of playing the 3, she's been seeing more success as of late. And that's just about all of the changes that I noticed. So from there, it was just regular basketball. This wasn't necessarily like designed by the wings, but Camilla couldn't stay out of foul trouble, which forced a lot of minutes from Angel at the 5, and she performed well against Nalissa Smith for that stretch. And yeah, the Dallas Wings forced the Chicago Sky to become a jump shooting team, and they were able to make shots while down the stretch, Dallas again played Enrique ball, which, like I've been saying, I liked her off ball in transition and with the screen, but she was going at people and taking off balance shots, and like that's just not a good gameplay style. It didn't work in this game. It's not going to work in a lot of games. Like, yes, I know she can make those shots, but like those are contested low percentage shots, and it's just not going to work in every single game. But I understand why they needed that in a game with no Paige. Like, definitely understand the process, but it just wasn't the smartest basketball, I would say. But yeah, that's the game. This set of games definitely ended up being disappointing for sure because of the second game and Paige getting hurt and all, but I feel like these teams are playing some good basketball, so maybe that can show up in the win-loss record soon. But yeah, that is all for now. Stay strong, stay brutal, because above all else, it's anything to win.
I won't let you down, Bruce. I'll keep fighting. Always.